The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who could make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job. And he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Messi. Cochu. France have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Now it's Rooney. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff knocks it into space. And Mateus. And that's really well manoeuvred. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Pass is just off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has not gone well. Played through into space. Can he get onto this? Pepe. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. Spread neatly. Getting up there! Goal! France! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Messi. Rooney gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! It's bounced back off the post. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Chance! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Schlotterbeck gets it away. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Plenty to... Ronaldinho! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to retrieve it. Messi, terrific effort! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
somewhat off target. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Cruyff. Mateus. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. Maldini. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Rooney. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. Cruyff. Albert Ferrer. Kukçu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Not the most accurate pass. Pepe. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Davids. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. France kick off the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cruyff. Mateus. Pedri. And here's Rooney. That's a little off target. Platini. Kukçu makes the interception. Albert Ferrer. Davids. Platini. Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pepe. Davids. Mateus. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That looks a cracking ball. And a chance! And it's Serginho. He's having a pop! Beckenbauer. Platini. Nice looking ball. Grimaldo. Spreads it out wide. Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge. And it's Serginho. Pepe. Mateus. Albert Ferrer has the space to scheme. This ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. Messi. That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer, Maldini, and it's Michel Platini. Pirlo, Rummenigge. Distributed tidily. Cruyff receives it in a... Oh, good climb! Serginho. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then.
Rooney, el dorsal 17. Messi, el dorsal 11.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 45. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 3. Cambio de jugadores.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Kokchu. Serginho. Ronaldinho applies the finish. Davids. Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal. He's had it taken off him.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pass somewhat off target. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a cute ball. And he's managed to get rid. Short changes him with that pass. And that could set him on his way. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Not a hint of offside here. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Played out wide. Zanetti. Serginho. Now this could be a chance. Davids. Played out to the left flank. Delivered in. And no, that was never going to make it. The end. Time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and out. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And it's Serginho. That's a delicate pass. Beckham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance, corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Beckham goes short. Good read, needed to be. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. Kukçu makes the interception. Looking for the run. And this is Batistuta. It's a threatening ball. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against the... David Villa! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's got away. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Beckham. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
He has found a way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Well, The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Rooney. That's destined for the flank. And he's quick to return it. Great chance! Not the most accurate pass. Beckham, looking to play him in. And claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. We're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. Serginho. And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Rooney! It has to be! Wayne Rooney!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona leading now. Conte. He's in a good... Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. It's a decent clearance. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And the pass is intercepted. That has been cut short. Great vision. And it's half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back on the way. Messi has it in a wide position. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi receives it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception. Owen. That ball looks a good one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
pass is short and sharp. Owen. Marquinhos cuts it out. Kukcu. And it's Serginho. Nicely spread. And this is shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kalulu getting this one clear. He's having a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
He's picked his way through. Albert Ferrer attempts a clearance. That has not gone well. And here's Owen. Batistuta.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
David Villa. That's going wide left. Oh, super find. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Pedri. Messi. Serginho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Villa. Messi. Now he's got space here. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicked it back promptly. He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
Serginho has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Now it's Rooney. That's very neat. And it's hoisted clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to... And Batistuta! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4, Rooney. El dorsal 17, Messi. El dorsal 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 27.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going.
Shot, surely! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front.
Well, I I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for us.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself. Dumfries calmly anticipates. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's really well cleared. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
The final seconds now. De La Cruz, distributed tidily. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to set... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle. And when you watch...
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Fernandez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. Strokes it back. Great vision. And this is Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays it across. He's rising! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. Koch. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Rooney. Good. It's Rooney! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Koundé. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Dumfries. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. He's being urged to shoot. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Opts for safety. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Decent chance! Pedri. Over to the right flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Grimaldo promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Fernandes. Oh, good ball! Look, a chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! AC Milan are all square. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Pedri, spread to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
And so we're off again. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres. He is through here. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Swung over. Messi. And Koundé. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Koch. Dumfries. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Always goal side. And that is expertly dealt with. Marquinhos can clear it away. And here's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. And the ball is out of play. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's on it. Can he get away? Knocks it into space. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Fernandes. Back when it goes. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Conte. Ronaldinho. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Ronaldinho. Fernandez. Fernandez going forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Vardiol. It's Van Dijk. Koch. This is a promising build-up. He's in plenty of space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, they could break here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely spread. Tom Fries. Oh, that's fabulous. He has found a way through. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Threads one in. Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ronaldinho. Now it's Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Vardiol spots it and intercepts. That is good strength. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pedri. Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shifted it to the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, really cute. What a lovely... Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's Pedri. Ooh, a delicate chip. Towering header! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Your
reflections then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity. Goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Oh, shooting chance! He's going to be disappointed with... He's having a pop! Too close for comfort. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Koundé. Pedri. And it's Kukçu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And claimed it back swiftly. Great chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Zanetti has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's clever. Oh, good take, and can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jordan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That has ended up in no man's land. Spread out to the left. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well read, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass. And that looks a decent ball. Neymar's cross. Tries to get it clear. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Joelinton. Batistuta shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Cruyff. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. This looks promising. Now it's Batistuta. Deftly out wide. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's burst through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Not the most accurate pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Jordan. Number
It's their
17,
second corner of the game.
Jolinton. Coming on the field is number 8, White.
Koundé with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. And the shot! Goal! 2 to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Jordan now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a throw-in. That is headed for the middle. And they've got rid. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Koundé. Now it's Messi. Chooses to go crossfield. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide.
There will be 3
Rivaldo
minutes at a
is
time.
onto this. Pedri! He doesn't look too happy with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's played through for him. Koundé. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down...
A header! He's got a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just 1 in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Batistuta. And now they can clear their lines. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Chiellini can clear it away. Rooney is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Koundé, pass somewhat off target, and he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Eto'o. Pass is just off target.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
That has been cut short. White promptly onto that, and that is that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's Ronald. Oh, he's been decent chance. That's a fair try, but just off target. Eto'o. That has not gone well. Pedri. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Ronaldinho. Goes for a shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution for Jordan. Number 3.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Number 13.
Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is Scooter! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Right card! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Jordan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession. And he's had it nicked away. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh. Impressive jump! White with the clearance. Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Serginho fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Osimhen. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. De La Cruz. Good take, and is he in? Oh, strongly challenged there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Osimhen. Shot could be on. Oh, well played. Deftly away. Oh, super ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. A searching ball out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho. Threads one in. It's Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the...
Ronaldinho! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Takes aim and crosses. And we have our very first corner. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been won straight back. And that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Ronaldinho. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Knocks it out wide. And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, super ball. Zola.
Germany really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide. It's Ronaldinho! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Zanetti. That's where it came from. Now, he's just misjudged that one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. And he was alert to it. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Great big chance! Goal! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Oh, great chance! And the finish! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
3-0. Chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
No way through there. Shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Haaland. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. And he's there to get it away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now there's a fine ball. No foul, says the referee. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Back on the way then. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri, can he get it through? Rooney driving forwards. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Albert Ferrer, not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Germany clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Germany clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. And he's worked it through. He's got away. It's Totti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Pedri. Serginho stood up well to him there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. with the foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Totti. Haaland. Haaland! And that's past the post. Serginho picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Messi. That's very neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Messi. Cafu can clear it away. Now it's Haaland. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Batistuta. Now it's Totti. That has ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him. Batistuta. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Ronaldinho. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for a runner. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Totti. Kukçu gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Batistuta. Nice sequence of passes this. No way through. Yamal. Osimhen. And he's managed to get free. Pass somewhat off target. That's De La Cruz. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that pass isn't the best. That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better.
And he's let fly! Here's found Osimhen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti. Totti. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Great vision. And the through ball. It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi. And here's Rooney, spread to the right. Aimed beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vardiol. It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho going forward. That is good strength. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a shot! Kokchu. He's a sharp little ball here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played back. Can he get it through? Rooney! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan e Barcellona.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play.
Shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi. Koundé. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's made its way to him. Kachu! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Kukçu certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great, can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Grimaldo gets into a good position. Eto'o. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Rooney. Messi wants to run onto this. He's having a shot! Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Not a hint of offside here. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. There's the shot! Oh, it's Ronaldinho! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Gives it back. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, Red, nice interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Del Piero. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Rooney. Not where it came from. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Koundé clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
He won't be happy with that one. Del Piero. That's a good run down the left. Can he get away here? Now it's Platini. Threads one in. Messi, he's got away. Little pass back. And this is Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Serginho. Kachu! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Kukçu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Gerrard. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Platini. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan leading now.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Can he get it through? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
3 minuti di recupero.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he spark a counter here? Platini. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes. Beautifully poised for the 45. Ronaldinho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found a way through. And it's Bellingham. In with the challenge. That's going wide left. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Ronaldinho. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
Del Piero! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually.
He'll try from distance! It has to be Wayne Rooney! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Rooney demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona with the lead. Koundé. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Del Piero. And he's quick to return it. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
So, third corner of the game.
Ecco. Numero 21. Messi. Numero 23. Numero 10. Gerrard. Lasciano il campo.
And the shots!
Il numero 11.
Loose now and they want to get it back.
Il numero 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Rooney. Over to the right flank. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking here to chip it through.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Milan have it back and can go again. Messi. Pedri. Heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona are making a change now. Irwin. Baresi. Rudiger. De la Cruz. Good purposeful running this. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it.
He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's destined for the flank. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kimmich. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rashford. And the number on the board is 3. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's nice. Here comes the cross. Kimmich can get it clear. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Terrific recovery, a really fine... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now, can they get him away? He's looking wide. Shot, surely! It has to be! Wayne Rooney!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Stojkovic powering forward here. He has found the way. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Always got chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's going for goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Now it's Donadoni! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Rooney.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That is good progress on the left. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Rivaldo. Tries a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you...
Oh, he's having a go! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Space for him to turn and look. He shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Saliba getting this one clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Stojkovic providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Half an hour played now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. And it's been played through. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, he's been caught on it. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
And Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defence.
Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Stojkovic! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Impressive jump! They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho. And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter.
3 minutos de descuento.
Saliba makes the interception. Batistuta. And the finish! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Great chance! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que la tienda oficial del estadio está abierta entre semana y en días de partido.
Gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can. Can he get on the... And Batistuta! So, third corner of the game. Towering header! Not a bad try by any means.
Donatoni certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho scooting forward. Rice knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Khan clears. Looking for options for movement. And this is Batistuta. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Rooney. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Threads one in. Rooney! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rooney has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's got the beating of his man. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Batistuta, distributed tidily.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Stojkovic. Donatoni. Oh, that was vital. Can he finish? Spread it left. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball in towards the middle. Albert Ferrer. Decent chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So their fourth corner of the game. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Messi. And here's Rooney. Serginho. Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that's a lovely exchange. He is through here. It's a goal kick. And that's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Serginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Aimed beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! He's stuck it away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Yamal getting this one clear. The ball's gone astray. He's having a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Well, that pass isn't the best. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick at.
Shevchenko! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Rice. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and
the finish! Very nicely done. Oh, chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Kupchu with the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Pedri. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away? Stojkovic! He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pele. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Rooney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. This is a promising build-up. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Japan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to...
Chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Japan are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko. Stojkovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pele. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. The most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stojkovic. And it's Serginho. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And they win it back again. Stojkovic. Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute.
And this is
added
Rooney.
time.
Rooney proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Luis Suarez. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't
I'm
fix it. So
afraid
I
to tell
think the
you,
manager
we're
has to
expecting
resist
traffic
change
to be heavy
at this
after the
stage.
final whistle today.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is lovely. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That has been slung wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stojkovic looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Serginho. Ronaldo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's a great ball. Shevchenko! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a quick one. Pele, he's found the way. Great chance! Played out towards the right wing. Pele, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rice. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That'll be a throw. Ferrer chooses to go crossfield. Marquinhos. It's Ronaldinho. And that's a throw-in. Serginho. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. It's Ronaldinho! Ambitious ball here. That has not gone well. Pedri. Kirkchu. Luis Suarez. Pele quietly revving up. And he's picked out the run. Shevchenko! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw.